Not me per se yenya understanding of the pre-trial no. Eho enkomo no eko say ubetimi my some perspectives, some summary bi near there per documents we have here.
Ayo, kwaku no atifo nyina mo be say mo be kai say last week and then Monday and Wednesday you still say the genesis of case you can ho asemi ANAS ANAS versus Kennedy or Agyapong.
Yeah.
Emono member for it is ANAS FILA complaint no on May 17th, 2022. Go through a little bit of history. Takra Kosisa yourself ANAS servo Honorable Kennedy Agyapong or servo no somewhere November 2022, and in February 14, 2023, ANAS lawyers filed a motion for summary judgment. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Emma Meyina no, and until the one for judgment against him. During that time, no, and Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Eba America. Sir, motion for default judgment, no. You granted Emma ANAS and then for but only against Honorable Kennedy Agyapong that deferred there while Fano and come home for summary judgment. It's the Honorable Kennedy Agyapong by America, Obe who say a several no, when it's Sabrina no so far lawyer. You have to file a motion to set aside the default judgment. Now, motion to set aside the default judgment, no. Or to vacate the default judgment and also to file an answer no yes you file no April 4th 2023. Now sir motion na file no together with Honorable Kennedy Agyapong response to complaint no meka emwasam kakra ama atiefo atibi. With that motion no Honorable Kennedy Agyapong it will prove say ne kan enye America na ote enti service na one the cocoa will be when the fear say, yeah, the court document up will be when the fear no, and on say now are you aware of that document. In fact, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong taking out of document when the fear into letters near there, the on my bar on my that would name Niana a woman. Netusumi no argument by Kunsa Yamaya and it said the same case no a plan do a Ghana court. I don't see Obama finally American case. No, Sabrina Nina or Ghana court. I defended the report. They defended who were the same similar case. And I ended up with the judgment. You know, he cannot be at two places fighting the same issue. And near a Chatuokrano argument. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong making and say statement. When your statement for fraud, I will make it. A statement I want to make it that between May 29, 2018 to November 20th, 2018. And repeating the same statement that what our Ghana panel and yet defamation. Well, I go forward. At the end of the day, judge, restore case no, and I file a answer. The final answer no judge no my deadline say. Obia any discovery. That is a discovery, no. As I said, the BIA to support your case. So you questions to other parties in Swa. Monye. Nina so and she said, okay, case history now. April 2023, no, you call court several times. A year near friend of Pretrïal proceedings. Kosi said. Court decided any set a date for trial no ankasa. Now sir back and forth no oko calendar no so na edoso to the bia na lawyer for ya fa bibi to the bia na seek adjournment enti ya den sa kakra sa Kosi said in September 12 2024 court no decided after the assembly achadodo mummy ehwe na yanka nti obi a submit written statement, any witness statement, and sign a set trial date, on December 2024. So, Yami Aduma March, and you better not say, March 2025. You better not say now, you discuss case generally. And see, where a brief history for Sisa Yebedu trial. Now, me did what video kakra efa witness ba kon lawyer Ralph Agyapong one so Honorable Kennedy enua esan eye ne lawyer e wo Ghana Ralph eka case ye wo Ghana no ono na no di mo akoten, and because of that until now are aware of a lot of facts and also a lot of documents and research one aye our Ghana and see a man of bar court. In fact, Honorable Kennedy Japan beginning on Yamanan take testimony Yamanan take testimony because near him said not some no a 20%, and that's also proving the case. And not stand as some every year and I have to afraid and first witness a year lawyer Ralph Agyapong. Ralph eba the car and send the bray. Me jidi sa ebi o ho no mo tie ene mo Ghana no mo ti ase more and na some more information more on those testimony na obeka no. We na after the testimonies from both plaintiff and defendant no and sana closing argument. Closing argument no eba be do say obia enkata enter jury no na jury no enkwatena access na one could deliberate on this issue. Now meka bibiki to be afa one can say statement na Honorable Kennedy Agyapong make no defamation. Now in New Jersey there is a lot of cases court I really say and pempi statements in be on ma obeka and person anya dear nanso no anya defamation per se.
I see.
A typical case yes I say yes support true Honorable Kennedy Wilson versus Grant 297 New Jersey Supplement 128 between page 136 to 37 Appellate Division 1996. And no not a radio program. In that case, Obi call radio show in a radio show and can't say Obi is sick. He's no good or a pot smoking, wife beating punk. Excellent so making those statements, or finally defamation against making those statements. But finally, it decided say, and maybe read it number 2, say the court held that neither statement rose to the level of actionable defamation because these statements were ultimately opinion and hyperbole, and even if emotionally charged. And see, court, it would make decisions like that. Another case, be a Monsoy here, a good versus Obo, and near 2010 New Jersey Supplement. And also, plaintiff's claim for defamation was dismissed because defendant calling him thief man was hyperbolic rhetoric. Basically, he said, for me, radio so it can also be a thief man. You see, I can't say some not even though a young somewhere at that, but a yet defamation per se. I don't see defamation in New Jersey doesn't mean but can be big to be afa obi home. Now I need that I don't me sorry, I not say may call I you. And those are the arguments Kennedy team, you put two forward said there is ongoing bad blood between Kennedy and ANAS. I work court, they say, Ghana. and on statement now or make you New Jersey no and yet defamation per se and yet statement on so what kind of fraud. Yet was after the summation no yes my jury instructions. So one no one could deliberate it, no one far results embra. Kwaku so question at Twaso and Sana Matwaso ama a chief who send your jury process no ekobaye.
Good. Me shadan ya question be brief, but yepe more proceedings, as a sequel. But before, quick question was their witness now or mounted we in a box, and as far as Ralph air concerned. Ralph Castle Muna no kind of referencing videos be a bobo wahano. And no American court no add I mean it was not inadmissible our court or not business say na ye court ne pese wo moma ye mo sa video no our courtroom for example there na se ne state attorney ne gira ha mo di nkomo no ene nkomo no so no mo kodi wo Newtown ni na no ya boni na but me hu say US Còurt no amasa video name p except say it was the written document na o colleague lawyer no e dey cross examine Ralph and an epesi nyanchiremu
yo needing kind mema I would say case way no kwemuni yam fan serious near them case way and konkodu baby edu no
see
I don't take documents that bring on no more yen the legal team here no cramponi and request and fit honorable Canadian Agyapong including video evidence as an court best admitted video evidence no as I said yeah authenticate video no including point to try rebrand to try time to try and then video no episode extra I don't think witness Ralph Agyapong ebe do New Jersey can say ba no kuta additional evidence in the form of video and document or the Bible support no now it's too late for us to introduce it to the court. Say show some video no court no ama ho kwan because now a new evidence during pre-trial ni nyina no yamfa ama no ntina sa information we no video no yantu yamma American court judge no exclude this video no from the records at the same time ANAS ebe video I don't know be
yeah
na ye hu yen say most of the time no say ebo video be na say e ANAS favor na jury no enim won dimina extra mabomobo arahubi to say won arahu ama ANAS ANAS a victim
my brofi
the political situation in Ghana
I see
Tim Kennedy show video na to say when am powerful enonti mona mo high you know edu ba bi ne kwai decided say evidence be bro ho no mo yemfa ye introduce bien because the reception of the jury no I'm sure won dimi na enya dia connected with us and look at una be bro no and show up and as a admit in court no
I see. And Tinacha said, Ushimwa, a year, Ralph Agyapong, the mountain, the witness box, and some our cow, Nani Nana Wakrata, and Sude, a tall judge in Asumi. Since he was at a point, the judge was also staring at Ralph, and our lawyer, and so on, also so not just say, he was just all of you were so serious. Now, I am one says our document and to me make it the input. What other supporting material ben Obama Yehu Sabri and Sene Jamwako. Then we come next week on other matters of this trial.
Lawyer Ralph Agyapong, it may actually say, and never be on man style witness standard, not any no correct. They are back with evidence and other information from the Ghana court. Another case in SWA, and a document in SWA. About Ghana court, about American court, no pa ANAS versus Agyapong decision. Justice Bar, MET. In fact, Lawyer Carter, any legal team, we rely on that case because not the case, no, and any American, so you be any. In fact, you're reading into the record Justice Barr decision. And how Justice Barr, it describes ANAS, the court decision. And on that, where I can't be ANAS said, between Justice Barr, Aka, and Fawu, reported in the Ghana case law versus near Honorable Canadian Agyapong, Aka Fawu. A money hepa now did say how. And I say identity with image, especially a high court judge reading a judgment from a competent jurisdiction and calling you names via a war judgment no more. A court appealing so go do Supreme Court and so no Supreme Court and so affirm more that decision. It is this where the issues are come more up. The Justice Barr case was very prominent. And that's also the other evidence about it. Evidence a chat to a video and that's the buyer of Honorable Canadian Agyapong properties and any business a whole royal Ghana. In fact, near them say what that just one go coffee you.
One didn't now appear US Còurt.
Honorable Canadian Agyapong, I'm an interview now all about business and how to succeed in business. And I ordinate the year example, meaning I want to try to buy it.
After this fufu and pepper soup, I go score goals like them the dash points.
One boarding, sir, Honorable Canadian Agyapong, it was any money, and on Tiama, Sikakesia, eventually, senior Baya, ANAS, and so, Obenia, Sikadi. One kind in our court, but I know it's here and sign a jury, a retire, a come make decision, one come make at the buyer, I don't see jury verdict, I have so many factors, and I go into it, and yet one single act say, yet the statement now, and as the buyer to the extent, sir, as to see a punishment, Honorable Canadian Agyapong. Now, jury call deliberation, one debate 1 hour pay, and on by said one was verdict. In fact, a jury of 8. Now, answer on instructions, I did my one. I written instructions, a war instruction sheet, no so. My jury, I said, way bifurcated prior. You be assembly first. You did assembly first area. You best finding out whether the words were defamation or not. The defamation are moma nominal damages. Now, moma nominal damages we are. Then you remember back in 3 days' time, I be discussing punitive damages. During the coconut see within 1 hour and one buyer and one song of verdict. One song of verdict now, remember ready. One verdict already in the United States. One say statement now, Honorable Canadian Agyapong, was to be approved against ANAS and are liable for defamation. And then you own state can when I said one award $18 million for nominal damages. Sabrina na course yes okay. And a weekend. Monkoda and Yamia Domoa. Yebese Shia, a Juada, a blanda, Atua case no so. Tuesday do and a jury no answer by him. Sabrina the punitive state of the trial. Sabrina one baby show another video of Honorable Agyapong property in Libya. Where said Mama award 18 million, but 18 million is into Mutan Konamu decided. Namu for the end. During the court, it did 10 to 15 minutes. So on the questionnaire and by questionnaire, you read open court. You won't be questionnaire very simple. You can say on the previous time I won't share on this case, I will do 18 million. What you know himself, what you do every year. Out of the 18 million, decided it's 5 million for actual damages, even though ANAS sent to me and prove another 5 million for another 5 million for actually nominal damage, and also went to, even though there is nominal damage is limited only to $500, and then another 8 million is for the punitive damages. And when to see I want to see a man of punitive damages, no one person who say a day and I said 1 year. And when it was a jury instruction, no one follow. And when lawyer capture make oral motion say the jury have gotten it wrong. They didn't follow the instructions. The verdict is not supported by the law, and the judge should dismiss the jury. No one can fear. Now, judge, should correct the errors. And now say, in worst case scenario, you may file it for mistrial. Mistrial next year said, jury now follow and running ye. That is one crowd more. One war. Kennedy home a pop one trim. One penalty into a buffoobi and one Ediamasa award. Yes, sir. And Rano a support to award. No. Sabino Judge Jeffrey Beecham a catcher lawyers in as a monko trauma argument. Namutraum argument to yeah, bon famra. And after that, I will enter judgment. And until jury verdict, enter judgment, we left it hanging, and there was no judgment until the judge he entered judgment, just recently.
I see. Wait here, lawyer Eric Oshredako, Wama, the Chronicle of Events, Papa BBC, and Pempensubia, and then walk extra mile crowd at an angle beer, Ama Semi so Adahoye, Papa. In fact, messages are mean say canina no a mu asham just a way near dear Ghana for one a semi corner saying a banner saying that with me in your brepa man the Chronicle of Events and a say na Ghana for one reason say a semi ye ninu at some so ye dinu America memo not just say here lawyer in churchin bema Ghana for ninya a seminum again, as I mean, so if a nipa me no one must do a cotton power memo.
So why use Grammarly over ChatGPT? Well, Grammarly offers expert writing suggestions.
Next week, you know, benya time Kanafi, Rebecca is saying the verdict ANAS saying, and Obabe Church, Munez, a honor. Yede assembly na tofano, Udibabi Sima Ghana for whom Pempenso a judge, etna from one, a few ubua semino crack. On the 12th of May. 2025 yena yenyantia wo Ghana ha enipa G3G trada about mountains be ye dedenu udnina aba lawyer Eric Ochodako. I'm so grateful lawyer medasi papa ye nti meja moako na yankopon adma hopefully next week Wednesday or Friday mo back no ye benya the very last portion of the issue yedasi God bless you.
It's
good one. Bye. Good. So folks, I believe say afi munya the Chronicle of Events. Yeah. The Chronicle of Events. Koye. Asam no ye dia. Ye di no. Tie mu ye se de koye se de twetwe na basane asre. Na ibu asam no. Enu na se hiaw. Ghana fo ni ensem se hiaw mo. De omo ye na ne se onam a. Enti na Ghana fo bebre koye argument a na omo ni megu ase. Bebre sa na mote asem no nya botrem ma ne ho no ntia asem no mu se epie mu sen kosi sen ekosen no wotietie ne wosoro sa enti ebre so na ye ka ontimi ka se memi so da bi o na no mo se yes enu kwa no de nam yeah. So Washa, my style of journalism is not the journalism you know out there. No. Indeed, I say I don't force people. Just come and listen. Who need time? Don't come and make a program because me who need nipa who participate. Untimi name a program when and nante. This show is for those who are ready to learn and to acquire knowledge. Na 80 million adeba. but say 18 million you can say chechemu e ba na say any 30 million e bedru 80 million you free hosa hwi team $500 aden bone be nko a you can say chechemu ba chechemu say because one part disua those who are learning they are learning but men can message 1 2 be sorry